I gotta clean my face. I had to go to the post office. So I get up and I get out of bed, go to the post office. I need to get a printer. Well, I have a printer, but I don't know if it works. It's a problem. It might need to be hooked straight up to the Ethernet, which that's the... Hi. I'm just looking like crap. I realized that I have both of my pairs of shoes out here, and they're the same shoe pretty much, except the other ones are old and have like a hole in them. So I'm like, shit. Because I was just going to sell them to somebody. Honestly, like, I just never did, and they were in my closet, and then I don't know why they ever got brought out of the closet, but I don't know, I look like shite. I have old makeup on. I was sweating, and when I went to the post office, like if I would have just, there's also a QR code, and I didn't know that until after the fact, but I've never shipped anything on eBay, so I just don't know. I didn't know. And I asked the guy at the post office, and he was like, luckily there's a printing office right next door. They did that on purpose. For me. Because, I don't know, I had to pay an extra like $1, I guess. I could have just printed it out myself, but I don't know how to print a label. Like, to like a random printer. My printer's hooked up to my computer, yeah, but... Lady. I have a printer, I just don't know, honestly, if it even works. And the way that printers work, sometimes they need straight, like, Ethernet, which is more than just the Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? And that's downstairs all the way, so. Oh my God, so I watched this video earlier, and it was so terrible. But then I was like, well, no wonder. It was this guy who was covering this case where these two friends were just driving on the highway, and they had, I guess, a license plate tag out. This is in Texas or something. They got pulled over, and the messed up part is one of them was paraplegic, okay, the driver, and then the I guess they're popular on TikTok. I can't remember what their names were. Christ. I don't know, but it was like the first thing that popped up. I'd never seen this guy, so I watched it. It was pretty good. I don't even remember who it was. Civil rights attorney. That's all I remember, because I've never seen his channel before. Sometimes YouTube be slap me with straight heat, and I just don't know what's going on. All right, I gotta take the hat off. My hair is a hot mess. Look at it. I haven't even brushed it, but there's a piece of gum. Or a piece of just candy. Any kind of candy. What candy did I have? Airheads. Is that gum? Folded up? In a tissue or whatever. Wrapper. I found my pen. I never lost it. Who am I embarrassing? And honestly, I don't want to go anywhere. What? And when I do, people are so nice to me. And if they're making fun of me, I wouldn't know it. So that's a positive thing. I would just be oblivious. Truly. I'd be like, and not know what's going on anyways. What I was trying to do so it wasn't so quiet up in here. Boring. I was just gonna put on some Minecraft music. Thanks. Oh, I don't know why I said that. I'm tripping. Get out of your pants. It's blocking my hand motion. Oh no, this is a problem every day. That's on. Oh, there we go. No? Yes. I bought an aux cable, it doesn't work. I just have to get a new speaker. I can't deal with this dang thing right now. Honestly, I can't. It's really annoying and I could sit and fiddle with this thing for 5 hours, turning it in every direction to get it to pick up the signal, and then when it finally does, it's all the way on its side, flipped upside down. I'm like, what's going on here? What is this, the gymnastics just so I can get the damn speaker to connect? No. Why? Why are you doing that? Nothing else plugged in. Come on, butthead. I don't even hear you at all. In a little bit. But you're connected, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh my god. I almost fell out of the chair because the cushion wasn't on it. I literally like leaned like off the edge. I could feel it. I can't connect it. It's connected to the speaker, but we can't get no sound going on. Come on. You guys, this is genuinely really stupid. I don't understand why a speaker is so like, is it because maybe the area it's in is under like a cabinet, but I don't see why that would be that big of a deal right next to the computer. Yeah, you know, when I'm mad, I don't really go around people either. You know, or sometimes I take stuff out on other people and I don't mean to. Sometimes we do that. And like the people that we live with get the brunt of it the most. So, you know, keep that in mind. Why are you such a freaking garbage pile? You're like a freaking Bose speaker. It's a Marshall Bose Stanmore like bass speaker. And it's just poo-poo pooty. Oh, and you want to know what the messed up thing? The other day, Jim was like, are you sure the lady didn't live here when she, you know, got too old or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. How would I know the facts, like the details? I think she went to a home, and that's where she was. But he was like trying to freak me out. They were like, I already think it's haunted. I don't think there's no question. But the problem is haunt is that the right word to use? Because she's not scary. She's honestly it's not all the time, and it's not super startling, but it is like loud noises, stuff out of place sometimes. This lady was obsessed with this house. I don't know, and I guess she had this thing about carpets in every room. Like, I don't even know why the downstairs has wood. I don't know if Jim did that or if that was here before we moved in, but every room has carpet. And like, I mean, the kitchen. And like, I asked, because the son-in-law, or not the son-in-law, the son of the people who built the house, he lives next door. He owns that house. So I was talking to him like, I don't know, one of the times I was outside, and he was just telling me all this stuff wrong with the house, and I'm like, and then he was telling me about how his mom, and I was like, what's up with the carpet in all the bathrooms and the carpet in the kitchen? I've never seen such a thing. What's that about? Because I was just curious about I was just curious about why we would put carpet in the bathrooms in the kitchen as people building a house at any year in time. Anyways, so she insisted on it. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then I guess she would like carpet scrub the kitchen every other day. And then it would like keep the floorboards like sopping wet with water. I'm like, you know, we're probably gonna have to replace those. And he's like, nope, not thinking about that. And I'm like, you got to. Because we got to get rid of that carpet one way or another. We're gonna have Thanksgiving dinner on our carpet kitchen, spilling messes. We did make a turkey the one year for my mom because her oven was broken. And it was a mess. Just a flippin' mess. So I'm just thinking of that all over again on the carpet. Like, it's a kitchen carpet. I can't fathom why a person would think that's smart. Anyway, she would carpet scrub, like get her carpet scrubber up in that kitchen and carpet scrub the kitchen every day. Like he would say like every other day, and I'm like, and he said he did it so much that the floorboards started rotting. And they did replace some of them, but not properly. That's what I'm trying to say. I tried telling Jim that. And I was like, PJ's I don't know. He doesn't do TikTok. He did text me earlier, but today's like my day of relaxing, sort of. I don't really do a whole lot today. But I did have to go mail that card, so I had to get up and do something. This is cream, because I'm just scared of what, I don't want this to be like, whatever, I don't know. Skin infection. It's an antibiotic, which I shouldn't be using probably. I'm not a doctor. I just had leftovers, so I don't know. It looks like the same thing I had before, which is impetigo, whatever. I don't know. If you know what that is. It's just skin infection on your face. My skin's very sensitive. My fingernail is like really paining because it's like it's confused on what to do. It doesn't know what's going on. Like, it's confused. It knows it's falling off, but it's not quite sure how to do it. And I'm just waiting slowly for the water to get up under it more and more, fully under my nail, and push it off. Because every day I wash my hands, I take a shower, you know, constantly getting my hands wet. It's pushing moisture up under there, and it's pushing the nail out. And I can feel it. It's lifting up off already on this side. You can't really see it, but it's already peeling. So like I can feel stuff getting in it. Like, ew. The worst, okay, let me think of the best way to explain this. I explained this before, and it's like if you got acrylic nails that are too long and they need a fill, but worse, because it's your whole nail falling off. It's not just acrylic tip. It's like, I've never lost a fingernail. I'm scared. Truly. I've never lost a fingernail. But I've lost a toenail, and to be fair, I mean, it's fine. The thing is it never grew back right. I can't feel my toe nail anymore, ever again. So I'm scared. What if I can't ever feel my fingernail again? I can feel it right now, though, so that's the thing. And there's already a new nail started underneath of that blood bubble. So when it happened, I'm like, oh, that nail's gonna probably fall off because of there's so much pressure underneath of the nail bed that it just separates. It's just natural. There was a blood blister, a lot of blood buildup, and then it just kind of separated. Over time, it just, you know, took time to really be ready. It's not ready yet either, because like, oh, I just want to like tape it on. All right, let's get this other little speaker and see if we can do something. Not sitting in the silence, just my annoying voice. Let's see if we can. Where are you disappearing to? The other side of the universe? Okay, so, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Help me. It was muted. This probably could have been working this whole time, I bet. Let's find out. I paused it. Well, no, I can't tell. Wait, what? You're not on anymore. There we go. Chill. I mean, this is very relaxing music. This isn't a bedroom, this is an office. This isn't my bedroom. Think I sleep in this? There's fucking clothes everywhere. And this is my office. This is a dirty mess. I don't care. This is a mess. I need to clean it. But we're just gonna give you an example of my desk. But there's lots of space. Cabinets. Not a bedroom. Not a bedroom. It's a whole, like, there's a desk here. Drawers over there. Drawers over here. You know. But it's an office with a big, huge mess. It's messy. You You're falling out. No. Not to be like, but like, no. Not really. I wouldn't say that. Make sure I get this. Oh, that's not gum. It's just a dye. Just dice. My glasses are broken. No, I didn't feel like it. I'm sorry. Just didn't feel good. I was with my son yesterday for like, I don't know, most of the whole day pretty much. When I got home, I was just really tired. So I didn't stream. Sometimes I'm human, guys. Sometimes, like, I don't feel like streaming. Like, honestly, it's very... On the one hand, it's therapeutic for me, and then on the other hand, it is, like, very much stressful to worry about. But at the same time, like, it's not really... I don't really stress over it like that, but... If I start to think about it too much, it does kind of give me anxiety because it is a very big platform, and I have grown it very quickly, and I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. To be any kind of influence on young people, I just got to be careful. I'm trying my very best to be as humanly good as I can. Just as normally human as I can be. That's all I do. So today, I sold my Victini because I spent a lot of money on the cards because I had a little freak out. I'm just a baby, and I just knew I just spent too much money, right? So I sold a card that I didn't care very much about because it wasn't a card I was looking to pull. This is the giveaway box. What's the date? Today's the 29th. So the 31st, I'm probably going to go do a live. So Tuesday, right? Today's Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to do live, and I'm going to pick a winner, right? So I think there was quite a few people that actually commented on it. Go through and look. Commented to enter. And I'm just going to do like, they have like a... websites that are like random generators of just pull names randomly. So I could do that, or I could do the fancy way, get a hat. Oh, I really want to do this, but it's a whole lot more work on my end because then I have to write every name. And, well, let's see. We'll just look and see how many comments we ended up getting on this. Let's see. I'm glad it's not as much as... I don't want it to be too much because having too many people to look after to try to ship something to, like having too many people enter this comp for the first time, I'd be like very much overwhelmed. I still don't even know. Oh, let me look. Hold on a second. 48 people. That's enough people. Too much writing for me. Maybe probably like 45 because I've commented a few times. So I don't know if it's counting me. But that's enough people for a little hat drawing. I don't think I need to do a random generator. 50 is a nice little, enough for little squares. I could write 50 names. Are you? Yeah, you said you got a new bed. I'm kind of jealous. Honestly, I need one. I need a bed. Like, the bed that I have is, like, not my bed. It's Jim's bed. But regardless, we sleep in it. So, my bed, my sister took my bed. She moved into my mom's house. So, what am I going to do? I don't want it back. You can have it. Keep it. Keep it. I'd rather sleep on a couch. Well, I'd rather buy an air mattress. I've bought 4 air mattresses in the last 2 years, okay? I can sleep on a bus seat. I can sleep literally probably in this chair. I wouldn't, because it's so uncomfortable. Literally the most uncomfortable chair I own in the entire house, probably. That's why there's a butt cushion. Like, you think it's a joke? Okay, cute Kurami. It's cute. I thought it was gonna be nice because the seat was wide, right? So I could sit Indian style on it, like this. And cool, I can do that. But I fall out of this. I've fallen out of this at least like 2 times on live. Not on YouTube, thankfully. I did TikTok before I tried YouTube. So in my TikTok career, it's still not, it's not buried forever, okay? I could still do something there. I was talking to my agent, and she was pretty much telling me what to do, to how to swivel my way back in, even though they kind of exiled me permanently from Creator Network. When you get exiled from the Creator Network, it's not a good thing. Like, so the app will, like, it's all automatic and it's all AI, so the app will scan your face, and I have to, like, do this whole complicated process to get back into the Creator Network. I have to, like, lie and cheat, basically, and, like, hack a little bit. I call it a little bit like that, but not really. I'm just lying, which I'm admitting that, so. But you won't know who I am, I guess, maybe. I don't know how that works, or how they do it, but she said the IP address, I would have to, she gave me this list of what to do and how to do it, and I just didn't do it over the weekend. Because now, think about that. Me keeping up with 100,000 people on YouTube, and then however many people on TikTok, I can barely do it right now. I can't even keep up with my own people in my life. No, what am I saying? I love this. I can't even complain. Why am I saying I hate this? I don't hate this. I'm just really tired. Basically, that's all. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing that I've ever done in my life, probably. Besides having kids, they're amazing. But I love doing this. It makes me feel very, like, motivated, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something creatively with myself. And I don't know, it helps my brain process stuff a little bit. Plus, I get paid, so I also have the benefit of, like, oh, you get a check. B, let's go, Rennie. Buy them razors, buy that Dove soap. I don't care. We love Dove. All inclusive. I don't know. I heard they changed their bottles to make them, like, wide and stuff. I don't know. Oh, who's arguing in the chat? I'm not Jewish. No. Why do you think that? I'm not rich and I'm not Jewish. So, both of those things are not, I'm very bad with money. I'm not, like, I have no money, really, virtually. I just sold my Victini because I spent too much money. Let's think about it like this, okay? It's a decent amount of money, but I'm bad with money. Put it that way. I have 2 revenues here, and they're decent, but I'm bad with money. So, we gotta, like, give up some stuff here. Like, I sold my Victini today. I dropped it off at the post office. I didn't want to do that, but when I saw my bank account after the shopping extravaganza on Friday, I literally wanted to vomit. And I said, you're a bad person. Sell something now, or you're going to hate yourself for the rest of time. Because you're going to go the rest of the month without money. I have to take my paycheck from YouTube and spread it across the whole month. From the end of why it's the end of the month, I don't know. Maybe I set it up that way. Because it's when I started streaming, and I needed to get paid then. But I get paid on the 21st, and then I have to make that stretch to the next 21st. So I get like a check, but that's got to last me a whole month. I'm not good with money. Think about that. Again, we stated 4 times now. I'm bad with money, very bad with money. I'm trying to do better, and I am. This is the most money I've ever made in my life, interneting, and probably with the least amount of effort. Too. It just flows so naturally is what I mean. Like, doesn't feel like a job, if that's what I'm saying, if that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like, oh, I'm breaking my back in half, but it is work still. I am putting a lot of energy and time into it, so it's not like it's not draining me in a mental way, but I'm not like, carrying heavy shit or lifting anything around dangerous chemicals. Just Wi-Fi, maybe. Too much. But yeah, how can you escape that? You kind of need that. That's terrifying. That looks like a bug, but I think it's just a lip liner receipt there. What did I do with them? Maybe upstairs. It's not in here. I gotta take my meds. I don't know where they went. Hold on, let me look. This Pikachu poked me in the face and literally just scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. Because I'm looking behind this light. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, hold on a second. We can find this one. Making sure I'm not skimming over it. Because I did that. No. I still didn't find what I was looking for. Huh? Okay. Hey, will you look in the car real quick for me? I don't see why they'd be in there, but... with them on the seat of the car, which is weird because I must have taken them out of my bag at some point in the car. Because that's when I actually got up for the day. Let me not leave this Kit Kat on the floor before I step on it. This is smushed. She never gave me that. Meatloaf is so good. I mean, true, it does depend because meatloaf from Cracker Barrel is not going to be as good as meatloaf from, like, I don't know, your grandma, right? Hey. Well, wait a second. Anyways, if you didn't enter the contest for the Pokemon giveaway, it's in my shorts. It'll be, it'll say in the, this is the Pokemon giveaway. That's what it'll say as caption. What do you think my tax bracket is, buddy? I don't even know what it is. I just started making money. Like this, at least. TikTok is a little bit different. This is ad money, like some of it's directly from people, but majority of it comes from like advertisers. What is that? What is that noise? He must be doing something in the bathroom. That reminds me of this one time I ordered meatloaf from Cracker Barrel. I won't ever eat there again. Well, no, I didn't order meatloaf. I didn't order anything meat. This is the problem. I ordered vegetable soup, and they sent me like a bowl with vegetables, all different varieties. Same thing that would be in the vegetable soup, but then it had meatloaf in it. Like a big, huge, like, this isn't a menu item, by the way. Like, they don't have meatloaf soup. So why was there meatloaf in my soup? I was starving too. I was like so hungry. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for the soup. I just want a big bowl of soup. And then it was just a big meatloaf in my bowl. I'm like, what is that? That's not even a menu item. You don't have a meatloaf bowl. Why did I get that? Never seen them in California. Yeah, they're like East Coast. I've never been to California. But I know that when I lived in Vegas, they didn't have like the same restaurants. They didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. They might have Chuck E. Cheese in California. They should. They had like Peter Piper Pizza. This weird pizza place. And then they had like In-N-Out Burger. They had a bunch of different restaurants. They were different from here. Totally flip-flopped. Minced sheep. Oh, I don't know. I don't like sheep. Yeah, In-N-Out's good though. I love In-N-Out, but they don't have it out here. They have like Five Guys, Wendy's, you know, your normal stuff, fast food restaurants, McDonald's, whatever. A lot of like little mom and pop restaurants, like tons of pizza shops, tons of like little Italian restaurants. There's so many food options, but I usually just stick to the same stuff because I'm really picky and weird. No, I'm not that picky, but my body is very picky. Like, I can't eat bacon. Let's see. I mean, I can, but it's like, do you want to poo your pants in the middle of wherever you're at eating the bacon? Like, quite literally? No. Hold on, I gotta call my mom back. My hair looks like a freaking trash can. That's why I would do this. I already planned on this. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Alright, hold on. Let me call my mom back. You guys have to wait a second. Because... I should not have even bothered to think it was anything important. No. No, it was just not important. She just basically was yelling at me. That's not fun. I don't care for that. Like, I don't want to call you back just for you to yell at me. And I'm just trying to do what you're yelling at me for, I guess. Even though Monday's my day off. Hi. I tend to generally take Mondays off because I'm usually tired after the weekend. Either regardless of whether I have my kids or not, I'm tired from the weekend. And my mom was just yelling at me, and I'm like, you know, calling me just to be negative is not helpful in any regard. That drives me nuts. I guess, I don't know. She don't have nobody else to complain to. Just let her vent, I guess. She's just venting. Thank you. I love Hong Kong. It's so beautiful there. I've been there before. Hi. I have a visa still to China, so I could go there, but I've been to Shenzhen, Hong Kong, and Beijing. Yeah, it's in my bio. I don't really use it very much. I just made a new one. I thought about it. It's expensive though. But it's really not. Like, honestly, it's a very cheap vacation. Like, if that would be a cheap place to vacation if I wanted to. Everything there is very cheap. And for the trip, it wasn't expensive. But, like I said, I'm like a fresh baby YouTuber. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how the money is going to work with this. I don't know what it's going to look like in 6 months. Because I just don't know. I don't have anything to compare it to, right? Like, there's no, well, the next 6 months can be something similar to the last 6 months, you would think, but I don't know. People gonna still care about me in 6 months? Maybe. Maybe they give up on me. Yeah, I have a passport. You're not nobody. Do you know that you guys are actually more important than you think? And I look at you guys all as a collective, and it's like I don't know, it's like a community, the way that I see it, and I don't know, I see it as a good place. It's not a negative place, it's not a nasty place. I don't feel wrong coming here or bad. And everybody's generally nice and happy. I don't see anybody like, and if they're not, we try to, you know, we be humans, right? We just work through it. This is what you gotta do. Like, I feel like dookie right now, and that's fine. You know, you still gotta do stuff. I still gotta, like, go to the post office. I still gotta mail the card, because I'm expecting that. You know what I mean? Also, come on. You get adult stuff to do here. Could have laid in bed all day. But yeah, I don't know. Italy sounds fucking cool. No, nobody, everybody is somebody. Nobody is nobody. Because if nobody was nobody, then nobody would be anybody ever. Then I would never be anybody. Yep, that's the best idea. I would agree with you there. That's smart thinking on your part. I was talking about this video I watched earlier, and it was this paraplegic and this blind guy who got pulled over. I did this nasty, terrible search, and then come to find out that that police department in that specific county only has 2 officers in that whole county. I'm like, no chief? What are they out here running their own show? These men? These 2 guys? It made me so mad. I'm like, you have 2 officers. None of them can comply with any kind of normalcy. It was just crazy. I thought the video was, I'm like, this can't be real. I thought it was like a just thumbnail that was just gonna be like, no, it's not really what the thumbnail says. Cause come on, a blind guy and a paraplegic driving the car. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to think how that works. But the blind guy's not driving, right? Okay. So he's a passenger. And then they have somebody else in the back seat too. You saw that? That was sad. I was like, that's so terrible. And then he was like, what did he say? He's like, well, if you're gonna crawl, you better crawl over this way. What did he say? It was so mean. I'm like, he really just said that. What a, oh. The whole thing was terrible. And I'm like, no wonder that it was just sad and terrible. Anyways, I think the YouTuber that I watched, it was like an hour-long video. You know, that's a deep dive. I tend to watch stuff like that whenever they pop across my thing. But it was this guy. He's called wait, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't think I did like the video because I was like, this is good. I'm gonna like it. Try to do my part here. So I'm also talking about it, which maybe could be helpful. They have way more followers than me, so it doesn't really matter. He's like 1.2 mil or something. But I come across all kind of different people randomly. Do shorts or just YouTube would just right in my face. I'm like, huh. Find out what's going on. Genuinely, they're all good. I don't ever complain about anybody. As of late, I've watched a couple people. They had a decent amount of, well, the one girl, I think she had 600,000, and then this guy, he had $1 million. Those are 2 people that I've watched recently. I can't remember what her name is for the life of me. She's really good, though, actually. I like her stuff. I could watch her because she's got a very nice voice. And a nice little room and everything. I'm trying to find her name. Also, I was thinking about this, okay? Who do I email about this? And how? So, if I have YouTube Premium, I work for YouTube. Why am I paying YouTube Premium? It's $20 a month. You think they give me that for free? Like, what? Don't you think? Like, if I'm making you thousands of dollars a month, why am I paying $20 a month for your dang subscription service? Who do I email? Maybe once I get 100,000 and I'm verified, then they'll start to care about me. Right now, I'm just chump change to them. They're like, get verified first, and then we'll care about you. But I'm not very far off. Oh, I am. Trust me. The one company, I think it was Dove, was like $8,000 they've made off of me. Advertisements that just mid-roll through my streams. $8,000 in sales? You joking? And it's just Dove. Dove and men's razors are what I typically, the ads that sell stuff on my feeds. Men's razors and Dove body wash and shampoo, which I'm not going to say anything bad about Dove, because who talks bad about Dove? It's really not bad. Never heard anything bad about it. But, it's not my particular brand that I go shopping for, but it pays my bills. And I don't even have to mention them. It's just based off of, like, who watches me. And whatever they can, like, sell over my stream and it not be like, well, we can't advertise this over this person. What advertisers would think generally. I don't know. I'm not an advertiser. But, if you got a bad image, maybe certain sponsors might not want to work with you. This isn't the same thing. This is kind of, it's not sponsorships, though. Sponsorships are when you have to mention a company a certain amount of times or whatever, and they pay you monthly, like a certain amount. It's like, you get a guaranteed check every month, and you don't have to depend on, like, the sales for it. Pokemon Evolution? I don't know. I really like Gardevoir, but I'm looking at my Sylveon right in the face, and I'm like, come on, that's a baby girl. Baby girl. My favorite shiny? Oh, I don't know. Charizard. Come on. Charizard is the best shiny. He's black. I mean, come on. You can't beat that. That's so cool. Or Mew. Because he's blue. And I literally love that so much. He's blue. It's just so cute. We got our regular Mew. Pink. And then baby blue for the shiny. So freaking cute. And I got the Miraidon and Koraidon card. I'm not showing you my code, but I'll show you the Pokemon. I don't have Pokemon Live right now. I have to buy it again so I can download this. Because I got a shiny. It was shiny locked until now. It was shiny locked. But look at the shinies. Let's see. They're so cute. This is what I have. Yes. I don't have a Switch 2 though. So I'm just going to get it for the Switch that I have. Because I don't want to buy a whole new Switch. Honestly, I don't see what they could... I don't know what much of a difference it's going to make. Because everything runs on the same engine still. Unreal, it doesn't matter. Like, what's the big change? I sold one card. And that was today. And that was my red Victini. And that was... I don't really sell my cards. Honestly, I'd rather trade them. Or I buy cards. I don't really sell them. I don't want to. I collect them and I'm not gonna just... It would be smart because honestly I've profited already off of my cards. Because the market has just went crazy and I've already made a profit off of the things I've bought when they were cheaper. Over time, like, I'm seeing an increase in my money. I was negative like $2,000 and now I'm positive like 700 or something. But that was over time. Yeah, positive 786. Oh, I didn't sell the Victini yet. I gotta cross that bad boy. Let's sell it. I just delete it. I don't really even sell it because I don't know if that even counts the same. 21,000. I was 22,000. Now, it's all scattered amongst different areas, so if you were to rob me, you'd have to really carry a lot of Pokemon cards. Like, you would have this rack, all my binders, so you better not try to rob me. I'll just beat the brakes off you with my bag. I don't have a shiny Ditto. I do have a shiny... Pretty much everything else, though. I don't have shiny Ditto. I have like a couple Radiants and like quite a few shinies. But no shiny Ditto, unfortunately. Wow, the Mewtwo went up in price. Mewtwo's at $5.43 right now. Why is mine crooked? Mine's crooked. I'm so mad about it. It wouldn't be a 10. Mine's too thick over here. You see how thick this border is? I knew it right away when I opened it. You see how thick it is compared to this side? You can tell, like, it's thicker. The silver is thicker on this side than this side, so that's automatically, like, it's usually 45-55 is the ratio that they'll do, but that's like, I feel like that's a big difference. I can noticeably see with my blind eye, so with a freaking microscope or whatever they use, like, this card is pretty damn perfect if you look at it. Like, if you even look at the ringlets on it, I'm no expert, I'm not zooming in too much, but if you do, get a close look at it. So they, like, the card I just shipped, I won't get the money until it's authenticated, which means somebody has to check that card, make sure it's real before the guy gets it, because what if I was running a little illegal ring of Pokemon printing? They have to check and authenticate things when it's like $400 sales, right? Ooh, that's cool. I hope that worked out quickly and swiftly for you. But yes, if you want to enter the giveaway, it's the... What should I do? Should I do a hat drawing, or should I just do like a random generator and like put everybody's name in and then just have it pull a name randomly? I'm taller, way taller than you probably. How tall are you, Guy? Just to be funny, I don't know. I'm 5'8", so I'm probably taller than you. My hair's a mess today. A mess! That's why I'm on my hat. I'm gonna put my face lotion on my face moisturizer so I don't have to like look like a pile of dookie. But I also have to put on my like bunch of concealer. This is just a tinted moisturizer. A second. So I don't look like a freak. Let's sanitize though, because that's smart. I'm just waiting for my fingernail to fall off. I love The Last of Us. I haven't watched. Is there a new season? I haven't watched it yet. I don't know what that is. Okay, well I'm 5'8", so I was always pretty tall. And I don't have a gallbladder, and I'm just very skinny, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I ate pancakes last night before bed, and I didn't eat that much today, but that's because I, like, wasn't feeling very good. My stomach was all jacked up from the pancakes, I think. Pooped a freaking loaf today. Very uncomfortable. And I think it's just bread doesn't agree with me very well. Bacon definitely doesn't agree with me. Certain things just don't agree with me. I don't have a gallbladder. It'll just like take longer to digest certain things, or it'll be too fast. Like it's just not. My stomach has to adjust to whatever is going inside of it, not like the other way around. Kind of. I don't know. Normally, I don't know if my stomach has to do extra work. Probably, I would imagine, or my intestines have to do extra work to process and digest things. It's still an organ that I'm missing that did do something at one point. It was functionable at one point for most of my life. And then it just stopped working and I was like, ow. Well, actually, I knew something was wrong. And I told them and I was like, something's wrong with me. I can't eat. It hurts like all the time. And they're like, oh, you're just dramatic. That's pretty much what they said. That's what all doctors say to you. You're just being dramatic, or, you know, just take this antacid or whatever and then you'll be fine. Here I had gallstones in my gallbladder that were making me sick as heck. And they were just getting worse over time. So as time went on, they just got worse. And then I got an infection. And this was like at the point of I lost weight and I was already underweight. And I'm like, guys, I feel ill. They're like, all right, we'll refer you to a gastroenterologist. So they finally did. As soon as I go get the procedure, like the day of, I get so violently ill that I literally, like, I've never been so sick in my life. I was spewing out of both ends so violently that I thought that was just it for me. Like, I thought that was it. And I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time in a different city. I was like a whole hour away from home. And I was laid up there sick for like 5 days. I kept calling the office because I didn't know what to do. I just had this procedure done. I thought, like, maybe this is normal. And then it just felt, I was like, this is not normal. When I called them the first time, now, this is over a span of days I'm like ill. The first time I call, I'm like, hey, I'm sick. They're like, we can't give any medical advice. Call back on Monday. I'm like, well, that's basically what they said. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. Should I go to the hospital? Like, is this a normal thing? They didn't tell me anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna tough it out. I should not have. Because then when I went to the hospital, like, you should have came in like the day you were feeling not right. Because I just made myself sicker from not going. When I knew something was wrong immediately, I should have went to the hospital. Like, I called them in the parking lot, bro. That's how much I knew, like, I felt off about it all. I called them in the parking lot, and I was like, this is just a weird feel. Like, I feel like a weird response to a biopsy. And they were like, well, you can't have nothing. You'll be fine. They told me it was normal, whatever. I picked, like, a little bit of blood. Told me that was normal, and then I got so sick. I went to the hospital, and I was like, listen, I went and had this procedure. I think this is the problem. Going in and knowing what's wrong with you is a big help. Like, I went in and I was prepared because I was like, I need to know what I'm saying or they're not going to know how to help me, because I just am like wasting away and vomiting out of both ends. They don't know what's going on. So I have to be clear and concise with the problem that is my gallbladder, that they have to check that, and they have to schedule me for an ultrasound. That's the first thing I said is, I think it's my gallbladder because everything I eat hurts. I just had a biopsy and I'm puking and spewing after the biopsy. I don't know what else. And they were like, okay, we'll do an ultrasound. First they did like an MRI and they were like, oh, you got a nasty infection. And they're like, all right, well, let's do an ultrasound. So they have to actually ultrasound your gallbladder because of the location. I think it's over here. But they had to ultrasound it and they were like, oh, we'll take it out in the morning. I was like, well, they had to like verify with like a couple other doctors. Like, yeah, we're gonna remove it. There was like big stones in it and stuff. And I had an infection on top of that. It was like the worst time ever. What's up? Not anymore. I don't have a gallbladder, look. They took it out. I think it's located over here. I'm not 100% positive. I think it's your right side. But there's a couple incisions over here. One under my belly button and one right here where they took it out. My sister had to also have the same procedure as well, and she was like 20, so it's not like that crazy of a thing. We have weird ass genetics. I don't know what it is. Very strange genetics. No. Class? What do you mean? This ain't school. I'm not here to teach you. Look how pretty this card is. It's this shiny Dragapult V Max. Sorry. What was it called? Drop up. I don't know why I'm trying to call him something else, but he's so cute. I love the big cards. They're so good. I'm running out of space though. All my binders are full. Happy Monday. I don't really... Mondays suck. They're like the worst day of the week. It's supposed to be my day off, but I don't really do that. Ew. Now my mouth just tastes like that freaking... Hold on, let me... Good luck. Thanks. Dude, listen, the doctor too, whenever I was going back for the biopsy, I'm listening to him talk to the other workers there, and he's like, yeah, I only slept 4 hours last night. I was like, I sleep more than that. I'm not doing surgeries on people. Ugh. He's like, I've only slept 4 hours. But this was just a side conversation, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get sick. This guy's gonna nick me somewhere. I set myself up there, because when I heard him say that, I was like, this is a bad thing. And then I had a procedure. And like I said, in the parking lot, I called them like, something's wrong. I'm like, I puked blood, something ain't right. It was foamy and like gross, weird, just totally not normal. And they were like, we can't tell you what to do. That's normal enough after getting like a incision in your stomach or whatever. Because I guess they had to cut a piece of it out to test for allergies. That's the whole point of that. Was to see where the pain was coming from. If it was my stomach, my gallbladder, my intestines, or where is this exact location of the problem? It's somewhere here. So that's what they're trying to find out. And it all happened so quickly, but then me getting into the doctors, I got sick from the procedure. I was already sick, and then that made me worse. Yeah, they had to fucking pump me full of stuff. I was so ill. I stayed in the hospital for a couple days, you know, because if you get a surgery, they have to keep you a couple days. It was horrible. I don't recommend it. Most people don't get their gallbladders removed. You live your whole life with a fine thing, no problem. I had an infection, so they were giving me antibiotics before, during, and after, I think. I don't remember. I was out of it. Like I told you guys, that was like 4 or 5 days of spewing out both ends, and then I went to the hospital. So at this time I was underweight, probably as small as I am now because I'm just very thin, and I was probably like small, just as small as I am, but underweight. Lost more weight than this a little bit, and I was like, yo, help me now. If I don't get IV fluids right now, that's pretty much all I could think was I need an IV. Fluid, antibiotics, whatever, I just knew it. I was like, IV fluids, because I haven't drank a drink in 5 days. I know that's not good. Just water, anything in the vein. Water. Yeah, I tend to like, if you know what's wrong with you, when you go, please advocate for yourself at the doctors, because they're not going to know magically what's up. And just because they're smart and doctors doesn't mean they all know everything. No, dude. Sometimes you could be a case of 1 in a million, and something they've never seen before. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do your research and have, you know, some shit and knowledge in here about your own situation. I try to keep up with that. But it's hard. Like, I have this skin thing, and I went to the doctor about it. Because I can't. Like, I don't have a car. I'm probably going to go, if this doesn't go away, I'm going to go this week. Because I have the car freely, I think, for a good 2 weeks. Because he's going on vacation. So I'll be able to go to the doctors and whatnots. I won't have to, like, get up at 4 in the morning and take him to work. Then go to the doctor. That sucks. And then having to go pick him back up. No, I'm not related to Sid Barrett. Uh-oh. What are you saying, Mr. Guy? I'm wondering what you're talking about now. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Hello? No, I showered the day before yesterday. I don't need a shower. Yesterday, actually, I showered yesterday. Yesterday. Not day before yesterday. It was yesterday. Because I washed my hair and it's already a piece of crap because I didn't wear my bonnet. And I was rolling around. I didn't wear my bonnet to sleep, so my hair's all fuzzy and like pooty, gross. Okay, I don't know how to explain what's going on with it. It's like a... That's it. Nothing crazy. I'm tired. I don't have a bum. In the front or the back. So what? What are you talking about? You talking to me? Huh. I know what to do. I don't know if I want to play games or... I definitely don't feel like cleaning right now. But like, lordy lord. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to be sitting up. I just want to lay down. Honestly, I just feel like crud. And I'm hungry too, truthfully. So... I've just been sitting here bullshitting with you guys for a bit because, I don't know, I just feel weird if I didn't at all. And I'm just sitting here all day. Like, even just a little bit. Even if I feel like crap, I just need to talk to you guys a little bit and tell you that. Because what? Like, we're all human. We all have bad days, right? You guys are allowed to know that I have a not great day. And it happens, you know, decently enough. It's not like a big old surprise. But I still, like, you know, try to make the best of it. Like, I feel like crap, but I just feel like I know the best thing to do right now would just be lay down. Like, that's all I want to do. Like, horizontally, lay down. I don't know, I just am tired and like, what? I don't know if it was that bread last night, or I don't know. I ate a bunch last night. I had a whole cup of fruit and like the brioche French toast, but man, when I woke up telling you it was a brick. It was a brick. And it was like I digested way too fast. Why are we pooping this brick out right now? We just ate this last night. Like, what's going on? You just woke up. Stop. And I think it's because I ate too many bananas. I ate so many bananas last night. And it just went right through me. That's what the point of the conversation was food, really, because I was talking about my gallbladder. The whole point was food. I'm hungry. What should I eat? Yeah, but too much will make you poo. It's the fiber, right? They have fiber too. Look, it's because of the gallbladder, I'm telling you. I don't digest things the same. Like, certain foods will just make me go quicker. Bacon, it's just the grease, maybe. I don't know why. It just literally, I'll literally be in the toilet 2 seconds. I'll be like, bye. Gotta go. We're lubed up and we're ready to go. The train's leaving the station right now. Get in the toilet. It's quite literally like, it's not a joke. We were on vacation and I accidentally ate bacon. I looked at him and I was like, oh my God. The car ride home, I was dying the entire time. I'm like in pain, like alone in silence because I don't want anybody to know I have to poop. When I get to this mansion of a house, I'm gonna run to the furthest bathroom away, all the way upstairs, as far away as I can. Nobody's gonna know I pooped, ever. So, it's just, nobody needs to know I have to poop. Nobody's gonna know I pooped. And nobody knows, still, because the house is too big. They would have never known that. The house is so giant, I could have just went to any of the bathrooms in the upper floor and nobody would have known. The house was so big, they had like 2 hot water tanks. I'm like, separate. In Florida too, mind you. Why do you feel like that? I barely been seeing your messages. I didn't see any of them. My fingernail hurts really bad, guys. I think that's why I don't feel great. Because it hurts. It's like throbbing. Like throbbing. Like my tip of my fingers just... That's what it feels like. Hey. It doesn't feel good. And I just like... Yeah. That's literally what I did. And it's grown out a little bit, but now it's coming off. So this side right here is like uplifting. I don't want to talk about it. It hurts. It's throbbing. Don't ever hurt your fingy. Don't. My neck is fine. I mean, my shoulders and back were hurting yesterday. I think that's why I want to lay down, because this chair, like I told you already, I got the butt pad because it's not just because I'm skinny. It's also because, like, this chair is not amazing. It's literally garbage. I could do any... I need to upgrade my chair, and that's, like, for real, for real. That should be a Christmas present. It's a new chair. Oh my God, that'd be the best present ever. Because I even got my little cushion here. But I normally just sit like this, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm usually sitting on my feet. Hello. What should I do? Should I do a hat drawing or should I do a random... No. Well, I do. But it's not... What if I'm not an audio fucking technician, okay? I don't know how to make it sound great. You're gonna have to help me out. And then my headset just won't work on OBS when I'm streaming. So it's not an option. hat drawing? Yeah? Okay. I'll do it then. I'll do it probably in a couple days, Wednesday or something. I'll get a hat, I'll write everybody's name. It's like about 45 people probably. Put everybody's name in the hat and do like a little one of these. That'll be fun. But what's wrong, Clem? Oh, it does have a setting for that, actually. Where you can make it just red and blue. Or just, ow. Any color plain in general. It's Q-tip. I'm giving myself a freaking Melvin and it hurts. Dude. Like, these pants are so cute, right? Love these pants. But when I sit down, boy, do they freaking Melvinize. Just stay here. Stay low. Stay to the, you know, stay here. I'll go up to the flipping middle of me. It hurts. Because these are good jeans. They're like thick. Can rip myself in half like a string cheese. No, but I'm gonna go lay down. Hold on, actually, let me do some. Put some blush on really quick before I do that. I didn't want to go over there. Because it's got cream on it, but this is broken. I don't know what I just did to it, but I'm just gonna leave it be. It stinks that my face is doing that. I don't know what that's about, but I couldn't tell you. I'm not a doctor. I think what I think it is, and that's all. And it's not gone away, so maybe it's not that. But like I haven't been consistent with the cream because I was nervous, like, what if this isn't what it is? Makeup helps, but it's not that crazy. It doesn't do that much. Like when I do have mascara on, it does make a difference, but generally speaking, my face structure is just the way it is. Like whether I have makeup on or not, I'm gonna look like what I look like. I can't do anything about that. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite Pokemon. That's hard. Think about that. I don't know how many Pokemon there are. There's 1,100, I think. That's a lot. Do you think I have to pick one of them? No, I can't. See, I've envied people that have one tried and true and they know what it is. Because I couldn't pick one. That's my problem. When people are so sure, I'm like, that's so cute. I love that. I wish I was so sure. No. Too many favorites. I have Jirachi, all the evolutions. all the mythicals are great. I mean, Mew's one of my favorites too. I love Houndoom. There's just so many different ones. Like, I can't even... Like I said, there's 1,100 of them. To think I have to pick one. I've raised every Pokemon and cared and loved for them as if they were my own. And I promise you, every single Pokemon that exists has been in my hands. That has ever existed. I've had it. I've caught it in the game, wild, whatever to flip. I've had it, and I've raised it, and I've gotten close to it, and I've given it a little nickname and everything. So, to think I wouldn't still care about those Pokemon, you're wrong. And they add more? Stop adding good Pokemon. No, I like it when they add Pokemon, but they didn't add any this time. It's exciting because it's like, okay, new stuff. I love new stuff. I always get excited for new generations. But you know what ones are going to still stay heavy hitting through every generation? And that's like pretty much the ones that do, like Charizard, you know, Gardevoir, Gengar, like, come on. Blastoise is like also another one. Oh yeah. Ow. I'm giving myself a freaking wedgie, guys. There. I'm just, hold on, maybe I need to crack my back. This is a terrible sitting position for that. Yeah, I do play 99 Nights in the Forest. I have a 6-year-old. I play Roblox, okay? I'm privy to it. I have to be vigilant. My kid can't read, so I gotta do all the reading. He doesn't play alone, because that's just not, he's 6. I'm not gonna do that. I usually play with him. Or if he's playing, I'm sitting with him. He can't read, nobody can chat to him. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really tried playing with anybody. I play with my son. I'm not very good at it, to be honest with you. I might be better on my computer than on my... I hate using my iPad because he uses my computer. I don't use the computer. So I think it'd be easier to use the computer maybe. He likes the controller way more than like having to do an iPad. He likes to have a controller. He can't do mouse and keyboard yet. He's too little. He can't like... He's really good with the sticks though, I'm telling you. This boy slaps down. He figured out what works for him and he does it. He's autistic, and the fact that he's like as good as he is and is learning, and like, that's just great. He's just like any other 6-year-old. It's like all the same stuff. Yes, what would you like to talk about? I am alright. I've been using mouse and keyboard lately, so I have never used mouse and keyboard until I got a computer, but I'm pretty good at it. So I'm not gonna I have to use my Pro cord and my Pro controller, and it's kind of a nightmare sometimes because it connects to that microphone and tries to pick that up when I'm streaming. It's just a whole thing. Like, I don't know why it's just a difficult thing to use PlayStation. Anyways, because I have a PS5 as well, but obviously I have a PC, so really it's not in here. It's Jim's. He uses it. He don't really play it that much now that I think about it. Kind of stopped. He did play Call of Duty a lot, and then he stopped. I don't know why. He just plays Pokemon Go and sleeps much. I was scrolling through YouTube, and there was this one video, and it was the whole Silent Hill story, and I'm like, bro, I've been done explaining. I feel like I already know the story. I didn't beat the game yet, and I told you guys the story. I like know what's happening. I already know. But I don't know because I didn't finish it. I still the whole game. The whole fucking game. Like, I don't even think I'm halfway through it. And I've been streaming it. But Elliot, would you do... Oh, my hand's stuck. I don't know what your terms of service are, but okay. I'm sure they better be something good, because with all this stuff going on, you better be updating for the better. And no, the age verification thing isn't unnecessarily helpful. Just moderate your shit better, that's all. But then again, you depend on a lot of those microtransactions for money. Why would you moderate that stuff? The adults are the ones spending the money. It's not linked, why would it be? Kids can't spend money, they don't have money. They don't know how to purchase stuff online. Parents have to give them Robux. Parents have to give them a phone to play on a computer. Whatever. Like, my son wouldn't be able to play if I didn't give him my computer, give him the access to the internet, and, do you know what I mean? Like, if he knew how to do all that, maybe, but he don't know how to do that yet. He's pretty close. Which is scary. I'm like, I don't know if I want you to read, actually. He's just young. I don't know. But yeah, Roblox, I play a little bit. We mostly, when we play, he just makes me play like random stuff. Garden of Banban. We play Nine Nights in the Forest. RP Life, that one's fun. We go to Bora Bora on vacation. Those games are great. You can hate on them. He did shoot up a pizza place. I'm like, that's not a vibe. We're not gonna be that. What? We're not gonna do that. That's not. I'm like, they don't like us. They're not gonna invite us to their house party. You just tried to murder the whole pizza place. Where'd you even get the weapon from, anyways? I don't know. I don't even have fun the weapon, but I was like, you can't do that. He's like, let's just buy a house and go on vacation. I'm like, okay. After we just try to take out everybody in the pizza place. And then we went to Bora Bora. And then bought houses. I don't know, it was just so random. We usually play like, but there was this one he had me playing. He finds weird ones. There's this bendy one. And you just be like you just fight each other. It's just literally just fist fighting each other. That's it. And he would just he can't read, so he couldn't tell what my username was, and you're playing as the bendy characters. So he's like, is this you? Is this you? Is that you? Is this you? And I'm like, why? So you can chop me in half? Yep. Every time. It is worth it. Kids are great, but they're definitely, I don't know, I look at things in a different perspective than I would if I didn't have to think about that. Like, I do think about that because I have to care about that. I don't know. Everybody should care about that. It's important. But, you know, I got a little girl and a little boy. My son is autistic, and I have to be extra careful that he doesn't get himself into trouble or hurt or, like, lost or something. Not be able to say where he's going or where he's from. That's important. Like, stranger danger? We don't, like, come on. He's pretty good, though. He's kind of like a very much like, if you break the law, you're gonna go to jail. And you don't wanna break the law. So, don't do it. No. Dating advice. What do I look like, the love guru? No. I'm the last person you ask for advice on pretty much anything. No, I got some knowledge in here, but it's just, you know, random, messy. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to Australia. I've only been to China and like, I think I've been to Canada once. I don't have advice. No advice. I'm literally not the person to ask. Trust me. You'd think by now you would know my schedule. You don't know my schedule by now? Scoff. You better learn it. Actually don't, because that's weird. Well, I'm talking to you. But I'm like just tired. Look at me, I feel so tired. No, Dr. Phil's not a good place either. That's a good place to go if you want to like be embarrassed. It's 5 p.m. I can't go to bed at 5 p.m. Me too. Girl, me too, but like, you gotta just keep pushing. Why do you feel that way, and what can you do to make it different? Why do I hate my life? Because I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, those are automatically bad ways to look at things. Because I don't have this or I don't have that is a terrible way to look at it. Maybe because I'm not where I want to be is a better way to look at something. Or I don't feel fulfilled in a way I should. Or something's missing in a spot and I don't know where. I have to figure that out. But I got my own thing going on too. Inside me, I don't even know. Something weird. Like even with my family, my like people that I'm with around all the time. I don't know what it is. I've just been really like so stressed about people. Way too much. Way too much. Letting stuff bother me and like totally flip my lid off. Like things that shouldn't make you completely lose your marbles, I'm getting like so angry about. And like I told Jim, he's like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm like, you know, all you'd have to do is just post videos of me throwing fits and you'd probably get so many views. Oh my god. Like, you just make me mad, film it, and then, dude, man, I'm telling you right now, because first off, I'm funny when I'm mad, but that's not a positive thing, because why are we trying to make me mad? No. But I get so flipped, like, I'll just get so mad. I don't need to get so triggered so easily, like, why? But why are you so triggered? Even if somebody says something nasty to me, why am I letting something trigger me? Like earlier this morning, he said something nasty to me and I got so upset. And all he did was say one thing and I got so like violently mad. Like I was like, oh, gorilla. That's not cool. Why am I so flipped off so quick? Oh, you're not ugly, I promise. Oh, I'm sorry. That I don't know how to help. I could just tell you that I love you. And F that guy, because he's a loser anyways. You're never supposed to be taking him seriously in the first place. I told you this. I said, why? It's just some dumb thing. Don't ever take it too seriously. You're in high school, like, enjoy it. It doesn't matter. It's not that serious. Think about it. It'll get better in time. No matter what it is. I thought everything was so serious in high school. Like, oh my god. I still sometimes feel that way, but like even when I'm having off times like this, I gotta like sit here and think about it. All right, what do you need to do to make you feel better? Maybe just brain rotting or watching something and just not having to focus on anything, eating some food and laying down. Just taking a day off, not having to literally, like, work so hard. No, I haven't opened any cards. I did have to sell a card today. And I felt so stupid, guys. You don't understand. I don't have a printer. So I'm like, what do I do? There's a shipping label, and I could have had him scan that. But I'm too stupid. I'm like, okay, well, there was a printing shop right next door. I'm like, I'm gonna go print this. Do you know how stupid I feel? I don't have a printer. I print my own label. And the guy, he didn't even feel dumb, but I'm just like, oh God, if I ever have to freaking eBay something ever again, I'm like already dreading the thought of it, and I'm not even thinking about selling anything. Like, but no. Thanks. I got a major freaking wedgie. And I'm so hungry, like, but I don't know what to eat. But I can't not eat, because if I don't eat, like, look how small I am. I swear I gained like 5 pounds, and it's just gone already. It doesn't matter what I do. I'll gain like 5 pounds, lose it all back. Gain like 5 pounds, and I'm just so small. I'm tired of it. I'm trying, like, what else do I do? I just feel tired right now. Yesterday I ate a freaking way too much bananas, and I know that's why I pooped. As soon as I woke up, I was like, oh. It sucks, bro. Like, on the one hand of it, people try so hard to lose weight, and then when you're someone who can't gain weight, it's like, okay, sure, I could eat whatever. Doesn't mean I feel good afterwards. If I eat poopy and I take care of my body shitty, I'm gonna feel like crap. Or if I just eat something that I don't digest well, I'm gonna feel like so much more has been taken out of me to even process the food than it is that I'm getting from the food. I don't know how to explain it, but coffee, no. Well, I had some coffee today, but it was making my look. Like I said, I pooped a brick this morning, so when I started sipping that coffee, it was like, and I was like, I gotta go to the post office. I can't poop my pants. So I just gave up on the coffee. Like I said, some things just, I can't drink coffee sometimes. Make me have diarrhea and give me anxiety. I'll be like shaken. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's because of the gallbladder. I don't know. Some days I feel like coffee doesn't do anything. Other days I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying, or like I feel like I'm gonna diarrhea everywhere. So let's just, yeah, I think I definitely slowed down on coffee after I had the gallbladder. And I don't drink regular milk. Most of the time it's oat milk. I did change my diet a lot. No bacon, like I said. And then the banana situation last night. Am I gonna have to cut bananas out? Like, I don't want to. I love bananas. Oh, I love tea. Tea is so good. Yeah, that's probably the best, but I don't do that. I thought about starting my own garden, like, when the summer started, when spring started, but it would have been too much work. On top of, like, there's trees that need removed, and that's just gonna get in the way of everything. There's whole saplings growing. I tried to remove them, and I couldn't get them out. They were way too rooted in. I couldn't get them. There's multiple ones growing right up on the house. You can't have trees growing on your house, just so you know. It's not a good thing. They get up in the pipes and stuff. Nope. But the brioche was not plastic, okay? The brioche and bananas. Those were freaking, it was a fresh fruit bowl and like a brioche French toast. I pay attention to what I eat and how I respond to it, so that's why I pooped a brick. I'm assuming it's because of so much bananas and bread and so much fruit. Like, I'm alright. I feel like crap. I'm hungry, tired. I just was coming to hang out for a little bit, and then was gonna go back to being a lazy piece of crap all day. Cause like sometimes you gotta do that. You just gotta have a day to just do nothing at all. Okay. Thanks. I already didn't want to be here. You don't make me want to be here more. Can you imagine if I wore my hat like this? Flip you! My hair looks like shit. I'm not taking my hat off. Why do you think I have the hat on in the first place? Genius. Because my hair is a fuzzball of a mess. What do I do with this? I don't know. Put the hat back on. It's just a fuzzy mess. I don't know. It's because I had it in with my bonnet and I was rubbing my head on my pillow, rolling around. Yeah, let me get more. Just go borrow it. That's called what you call sewing. Get some extensions. I've never had them. Because I like it. It doesn't make it any thinner or anything. It's just naturally thin hair. How do you think we get it so white? Because the texture of my hair is just the way it is. People's hair don't get most people's hair isn't thin and strangly like mine. It's just, I don't have the best genetics. Look at the freaking, some of it is fine. I guess if where you're standing, I don't know. Depends where you're looking at it from. Not necessarily I can't even I'm not even compatible with most blood types. My body isn't compatible. That was a lot of words. It is fuzzy, I told you. It's just a fuzzy mess. It's all curly and wavy and just fuzzy. You see it's all fuzzy. I don't know. What do I do about that? That's not helping because the hat's fuzzy, but we're not gonna go there. When your hair's fuzzy, you just put a hat on it. What do you do? I don't know, okay? You may go buy some weave? No. Why don't you pay for it? It's expensive. I don't give a damn. And honestly, in my mind, I feel like that would feel weird. To have extra stuff on my head, weighing my head down, I'm like, whoa, my head feels heavy. This is what I think it would feel like. I don't know if that's how it feels, but I would feel my head having extra stuff, hair that doesn't belong. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but I've never wore extensions, so maybe that's not a feeling. Maybe I'm making that up. Because hair doesn't really have a feeling to it, really, just a scalp. Sort of. I don't know. You can feel it, but you can't, right? I don't know, but I have to change my pants because these are so uncomfortable. I'm getting a friggin' wedgie. Maybe it's just this chair. I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel very great. I'm gonna go lay down probably. Watch TV, lay down. What should I eat? Help me out. I don't know what to eat. Pizza? I love pizza. Specifically this one pizza. They are uncomfortable. They ride up and when you sit down. They sit perfectly great when I'm standing up, good time, you know? Then when I sit down, they're melved out. What? Ow, damn it. Such a thick, pair of pants, too. I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting ripped in half. Okay? I can't wear these pants anymore. I gotta change something. Where I'm sitting, what I'm doing, the pants, one of the things. Because I'm getting split in half here. I feel it happen. I don't have any. I got like skirts and stuff, but it's like 81. It's 81? Why am I wearing a long sleeve? Am I psycho? I told you I don't feel good. I don't know, it's cold. Yeah, I was cooking in the car, but that's a different story. I just told myself it was the leather. I'm just gonna wear this skirt because what else am I gonna do? And you guys, I'm just gonna leave and go lay down and order food and then be lazy. Well, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna go. I have to eat something. I haven't eaten all day, and I ate like hash browns this morning. That's it. Like I physically cannot function further without food. So I gotta do that. Bye. Oh, we don't have White Castle. That'd be freaking great, but I'm gonna get DoorDash. I'll be back later. Maybe when I get food. I don't know, but I need to lay down. Maybe after I eat, I'll feel better. I just feel like a bag of poo, like a pile of garbage on fire, a little bit. But it's okay. We're allowed to feel like that sometimes. It's normal to feel bad sometimes. What do? You take a rest, you take some food, you eat some food, and then you rest it up. That's it, because what else are you gonna do? Cry? I don't know, yeah. Thank you, I do too. I think it's great. And then once it starts to go great, I won't know. Think about that one. I won't have to worry about it. So, boom. I keep getting Twitch notifications. I don't ever use Twitch.